What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel where I sometimes do podcasts. I did have one where you can put it in Spotify, but then I just stopped doing it because but I will still do it here sometimes, not all the time. So, life update. Oh yeah, En la cama con Jaimie James. If you don't know what that is, because if you don't know Spanish, in the bed with Jaimie James, because I'm Jaimie James. So yeah, pero no estoy en mi cama, you know. Oh well. Life update. So it's been 6 months since you know who's the president. And if you are happy that he became president, I don't know what to say, because a lot of my people, the Latino community, the Hispanic community, and if you're like, you're not even in that community, because I've gotten that on TikTok, doesn't go with your skin tone. Like, you can be a Latina even if you're not so-called brown. We come in all different shades. Let's keep that straight. Yeah. It's just funny. Oh my god. If you are still confused, or the people that are confused watching this, I'll explain it to you if you don't know what's going on, which is one, sad, and then two, like, oh, okay, maybe you just don't know what's going on, I guess. I don't know what else to say about that. Most of the majority of people voted for the president, the one that's the president. I did not vote for him, but sadly he still became the president. And if you're like, why are you not happy that he is the president? He's the president of the United States of America, and he became a president twice, because this is his second time, and I hope he doesn't become a president again. And I know you cannot become another time, but a lot of ICE raids are happening in LA, in the Bay Area. I saw a video yesterday when I'm recording this. You know, people go to Home Depot to get whatever they need to build something. A lot of ICE people were there raiding to assume that they are undocumented or illegal, and the wife is yelling, no, he's a US citizen, but they didn't care. They put him in a vehicle, but it's like, where are they going? And why is, like, I guess the Senate, the governor, whoever's on, like, on the high thing, because, you know, the Senate, I think they're above the president. And I remember saying something like that on TikTok, and people are like, no, they're not, or blah blah blah. I'm like, are you kidding me? The reason why, I know I'm changing the topic just right now. The lighting is good because my mom changed her light, so it's no longer orange in here, which is good for filming. Look at that. When I watched the video of people doing the protests, and I'm talking about all over America, but most of the majority, I can't speak for everyone, but you know, most, because almost the whole United States voted for this president, and now they want to go and protest. And the people that voted for the president, they voted for taxes, they voted for, like, stuff to go down, blah blah blah. But for me, I didn't vote for him for that. Like, I know we should care about the taxes to go down and blah blah blah, but you should also care about human rights. And do you not know how he is? He does not care about the Latino community. There was this soccer player, don't know if he is free or if he's still in the country. I haven't looked it up. But they took him to a country that they assume he was from because of the tattoos he had. Like, are you kidding me? And then there's this lady that is stinking, and why are they allowing this in the commercial? Why are they allowing this? She's saying, like, I'm trying to word it right, because, you know, YouTube will be like, you cannot say that word. You are a P.O., you know? They're saying that about the Latino communities, and they're showing all these men that they're assuming they're this, they're that, they're criminals, they're the R word, they're this. I'm like, and take them back to their country and then come the right, okay, how is a person gonna come here the right way? Because, you know, you have to get a coyote. Do you understand what a coyote is? Because if you do not, and I'm saying if you have a parent that is from the US, they don't, like, if you don't have no relative that's an immigrant that never crossed the border, then it would make sense that you don't understand what it's like to cross the border. You cannot just come here like that. Maybe if you had money, you come from a rich family, but that's not everyone. But I know most of everyone, they have to get a coyote. And I know this for a fact because all my relatives have to do that. And all of them are US citizens and they have their papers. But when I was growing up, they didn't. And I did not know that. I will always talk about my people. I will always stand up for my people, because this is not right that ICE is getting really stricter, and they're just going to, oh, you're brown? You are not a US citizen. Do you not know? If you want to be technical, California, Texas, in New Mexico, that was Mexico. Mexico used to be huge. But then some person a long time ago said, I want this land, and let's call it this and this and this. So that's why Mexico only has that small part. But it used to be huge. So, you know, yeah. I remember seeing another one where a post, ICE raids, the ICE people, they went to an elementary school to separate the parents and the kids. Are you kidding me? At an elementary school where they're supposed to be learning education. I don't get that. I don't. I don't get that. I don't know when, but I will ask my mom. No matter how many times I ask her the same questions, how she did it, was she scared, how did it feel like, how many days did you stay here, where did you feel alone, blah blah blah, like any type of questions I have in my mind I will ask her. And if you're like, ask her what are we talking about right now? ICE, they're getting trying to get all of the Latino and Hispanic people. I don't care if you're undocumented. I don't care if you are an immigrant. I don't care if you're a US citizen. If you are here in America, good. Stay here. Like, if you want to be here, living in America, making your life better, if whatever happened in your life or nothing happened and you just want to live here because you just love the American dream, you know, because, yeah, then, yeah, live here. But if you are born and raised in America, but they're going to assume you're not, like, why? I don't understand that either. What is America? Did you guys hear Cinnamon? Cinnamon, speak! You guys know this YouTuber? Well, she used to be a YouTuber, but now she is a singer and she goes live on Twitch. But I see the ones that she posts on YouTube. I don't see them once they are live. I hope that makes sense. Her name's Ineza. Her name's Vanessa, but she goes by Neza. She blew up, and I knew her before. I knew her before she blew up and everyone knows her now. I knew her when, if you guys know Kian and JC, that's when I knew her, where Franny would live with them, and then one day she was in a YouTube video with them, and then she 2016, 2017, around there, her, Nessa, and Franny moved into an apartment, both of them, and I think that's how they became close and best friends, because they're best friends. And I'm talking about her because she went to a baseball game somewhere in LA, and she was, so I don't know when she had this thing to do and to go sing in the baseball. Maybe it was like, you know, like a contract or something before the ice raids were happening, because she still was gonna probably sing in Spanish, but then the ice raids were happening and now she had to sing in Spanish because look what's happening to our community, our Latino community. And some lady told her, no, you cannot sing in Spanish, but she still chose to sing in Spanish because look what's happening. And I agreed for her to sing in Spanish, you know. The Latino community, we will get through this. I'm thinking about those people that ICE took, or the people that got deported, assuming they're not from this country and they are a U.S. citizen, like the one that I told you, that the wife was yelling to the ICE people saying he is a U.S. citizen, but they ignored her and put him in a vehicle where she will not know where he's going. Like how, and how long will he will not be with her? And I'm mixed, you know, I'm white, I am Mexicana, but I'm always going to stand up for my Mexicana people because look what's going on, you know. When I posted stuff like what's going on with the Latino community, my people, the Latino, and a lot of people are like, what are you talking about, the Latino community? It's not the Latino community. Why you're only saying the Latino community? A lot of the Latinos voted for blah blah blah. You are a misguided child. Yeah, somebody said I am. No, I'm not, because how would I be a misguided child when I know what's going on with my Latino community? Half of them are getting deported. I don't know what's the percentage, but I know they're getting deported. ICE is going, now it's getting, remember I just said they're getting more stricter. They're going to residential areas. If you don't know what that word is, it's where they're going to the neighborhood. Are you kidding me? The neighborhood where you should feel safe about your own home. But you know, you should actually feel safe wherever you go. But you know why is I suggest going to people that they're assuming that you're not from here, let's take you. Like, why? You were from here. And even if they're not, why can't the people help them? I don't know what those people are called, but I know there's a word, there's a name for it, because my mom, she had someone help her, she had help, Because when my mom first came here, she is a U.S. citizen now. But when she first came here, a long time ago, it wasn't easy. Well, I think it was easier a long time ago because now it's gotten stricter. But I don't know. I'm not an immigrant. My mom is. And yes, she's a U.S. citizen, but I hope you know what I mean. The stuff that my mom had to do with any immigrant that crosses the border, any person that comes from another country, I do not understand the people that are U.S. citizens are like, you have to speak English, speak proper English. I cannot understand you. I'm saying that because people have said that to my mom, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Let's change the topic now before I keep ranting about my Latino community that I will always support. And the ICE raids are still not stopping. A lot of the people are still protesting for my people. Even if they're not Latino, they're still supporting, which I like, because I remember it was 2016, 2017, around there. The ICE raids were still going on. And I remember there was kids in these falsity, forget it. The building, they were in that. And you know what their blanket was? Aluminum foil. So yeah, I'm still gonna always stand up for my Latino community because soy Latina, soy Mexicana, so I'm gonna always support my people. Yeah. Okay, next topic, before I keep ranting about this.